Peace. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the main attraction on a Saturday. How's it going, everybody? Hello. Welcome to the Fashion Bunger. We'll go. Hi, Kari. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Rosanna Navarro, Monarch, T-Pal, LJK, Patricia Casey, Kev, Robbie Lorraine, Kari again. I saw you. There you go. Monarch, Brown Girl Bella, Angie Unboxing, KDF. Oh, I just had a tea. Robbie Lorraine. Oh my God, there's a lot of chats. Jacob, Steph, Tina, Mahones Kileki, Lori. Hi, everybody. We got a ton of people. Hold on a second. Yay. We got a ton of people in the chats. Lizem, hello, Rhea Hortari, What I Do, Alexandria, Claire Bear, XOXO Lovestar. Hi, everybody. We are just coming out of a 3-hour pre-show live stream. Can you believe? Which was exclusive for Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. Every Saturday before the main live stream, we have like a green room, getting ready together, preparing, gossiping till the cows come home. Yes, we are those cows. So what? I might be a little bit chunky, but that's my truth. That's my truth. That's for me to live out. The best hefty way I could, and I can. There you go. Hi, Marina. Hi, Moldol. Hi, Jeanette Freeland. Hit that like button, babes. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. XOXO Lovestar. Yes, thumb up the live stream. And Marlene Perez, Linda Nolasco. I saw you in a video intro with YouTuber Romina Rose today. Oh, yeah, Romina is a sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me know. And subscribe to Romina Rose May, by the way, while you're at it. Great YouTuber. So we did a 3-hour pre-show. What happens in the pre-show stays in the pre-show. We always say that. But if you wish to never miss a beat and always partake in all the adventures of the Fashion Bunker, go on that deep journey. Be sure to become either a Tier 2 member today or a Tier 2 patron. And then you get access every Saturday to the pre-show. So hi, Ben. Hi, Rusty Sang. Marina, everybody. Whoop, 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 whoop. Rosanna Navarro. Yes, thumb up those lives. Thumb up those lives. Thumb up the live stream. I wanted to say, let me see those thumbs up. Cha, the hair is hairing. Noah Vasquez on my lunch. Howdy. How's it going, sweetie? What's broken? Oh, sorry. I'm just fixing something. There's an audio that broke. But you can hear me for now. So let me sip my tea. We have a really fun show today. And if the show is done within a proper time frame, and if I'm not completely exhausted after the pre-show and the main show, then we will be jumping into We will be jumping into the Totally Dacob live stream, which is going to be the 3rd live stream today. If we're not too tired, we're going to do a 3rd live stream where we're going to try to beat our record on Totally Dacob, my pop culture channel. Be sure to subscribe there as well. We play video games there. They are interactive video games. Everybody gets to interact and to play together in the chats. And basically, we have reached level 29. And before that, we were at level 22. The Ben just became a patron. Thank you so much, Ben, for becoming a patron. Thank you. And so we managed to reach level 29. And then at level 30, we lost. And I really want to get us over level 30 because it's so difficult, but it's a lot of fun as well. So it's a very, I'm hooked by this game, okay? It's a word game. Quite simple in its structure, very easy to play, but winning those levels? So anyway, let's see if we have enough energy to do that as well. Oh, the Ben, thank you so much.
The Ben donated $20. Love your contributions to our beautiful frag community. Heart.
Thank you so much, the Ben. Hit it, Bubbles. We popped a cherry for Ben. I don't know if it was as good for you as it was for me. But the cherry poppin' was poppin'. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yes, everybody contributing to the Fashion Bunker really helps out a lot. As you can see, I'm not sponsored. It's not like I'm sitting here telling you, by the way, use this link to buy this, buy that. I've been sponsored by. You guys are the sponsors. Also, given the time that, given the moment right now where YouTube's algorithm is a total freaking mess, not really promoting the channel, pushing it forth to new people, it is what it is. Oh, I had to sneeze. Bless you. Thank you. You're welcome. Moving on. Selena's like, not the word games, please. My IQ can't take it, lol. Selena, you can just join and be the cheerleader. You know, you can just be cute. You can just be cute in the chats and cheerlead. Of course. Why not? You know? So that's the fun part. I So we are working on the Halloween merch, and it's coming soon. So look forward to that. If you are into Halloween and into the hair, if you are into Halloween and the limited edition yearly launches of the Fashion Bunker merch, Halloween merch, then you are in for a treat this year because we're going to have a very special little collection for you. So that's coming out as soon as possible. There you go. Selena says, I can do cute. Good. We know you can, darling. We know you can. You have it in you. You have it in you. Hi, Patricia Casey. Good to see you today. Feeling all better, I hope, to Pow ASMR. Pow in the chats. Hi in the stars. How's it going? How's it going, sweetie? Um, So I wonder, Tipa says, that's me cheerleader today because I am broke until Monday as I overspent over my budget this month. Cha. Yeah, no, you don't have to pay to play the game. The game is for free. You just gotta type the words away. It's nobody has to pay to play the game. The game is totally for free, you guys. just just FYI. Um, yeah. So there you go. You know. Unless you didn't overspend your energy, like the brain cells, and you're like, I can't think anymore. I can't think straight anymore. How am I going to combine the words? It's still summer. So, what does this mean? It means that a lot of these fashion brands and luxury brands are kind of on holiday, and it's not like there's a lot of news on the horizon of the fashion brands and of the luxury brands. It's not like there's a lot to share. You know, there's no big scandals yet. But we are close to new scandals. Why are we close to new scandals? Well, because as August draws to an end, comes to an end, comes to a close, and September begins, people, come back home from their holidays, they go back to work, the fashion houses reopen again, they're getting ready for the next fashion week, the musical chairs begin again, who's leaving what company, who's signing a contract with another company. We've all seen what happened a couple of weeks ago when we were reporting about the potential entrance into Chanel by John Galliano. I was, and well, it's all speculation, and everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. And so we have kind of heard through the grapevine that John Galliano, who is leaving Marta Margiela, and we have also heard that Margiela's team was begging him to stay. They're like, please, you've been with us for 10 years. We love what you're doing. Your latest collection is like the best collection of all the other brands this year. I concur. Please renew the contract for another 10 years or at least another 5 years or whatever. Stay with us. And John is like, no, I'm quite done. Thank you. Which is very bizarre. Why would you leave such a safe position where you are king if you have nowhere else to go? Thank you, Troy G. Thumb up the live stream, y'all. So, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Now we're thinking, well, so he left that one place to go to another place. What's that other place? Possibly Chanel, because we have seen reports of Fashion Bunker Intel telling us that he has been seen at the Chanel headquarters and he has been seen in the Chanel archives twice already, by the time we reported about it. So I'm like, why would he go there? Unless there's not something a brewing, and unless he's not already working secretly on the next collection. So we might be seeing surprises of that kind, of that sort, when September, October comes, because Chanel is going to have to show their new show. Who's going to be the designer of the new show? Technically, when Virginie Viard left on June 5th, the next show was already in the makes. So it was already in the making, which means that by the time she left, there was already a concept for the next collection. Just saying. So, it's still going to be Virginie Viard imbued. Troy G gifted 5 Super Dacob memberships. Debbie Oseguera was gifted a membership by Troy G. Y was gifted a membership by Troy G. Leah Andrews was gifted a membership by Troy G. Virtual Flower was gifted a membership by Troy G. Tracy B was gifted a membership by Troy G. Thank you so much, Troy G, and welcome to all the new tier 1 members. Tracy B. Oh, sorry, no, Tracy B was not gifted a membership by Troy G. Tracy B says, hi, Dacob, hi, Bunker Peeps. But we're missing one, as always. I don't know why the 5th is hidden. So, anyway, it's as if I popped a cherry for a 5th member. We don't see the 5th member. They're hidden for now. Jeanette Freeland says, hey, Debbie, Troy G, Noah Vasquez, congrats to the new members. Remember to start using your exclusive emojis, and you are now tier 1 members for 1 month. A gifted courtesy of Troy G. Don't forget that the first Saturday of the month, access to the pre-show exclusive live stream on a Saturday is also accessible for tier 1 members and tier 1 patrons. All the other Saturdays are access exclusive to tier 2 members and tier 2 patrons. All right. Hi, Tanya Brosnan. Hi, Kuro. How's it going, everybody? So we're looking forward to that. What else happened in the world of fashion? Really not much this week, It's all the same old ugly stuff. Oh, is Labor Day? Whoa, what's coming up? Which holiday is coming up now? There's going to be sales. What is it? Labor Day? Wait, what's coming up now? Which Labor Day? Labor Day is coming up. Yeah, Labor Day is coming up. So, a lot of fashion brands are going to have some sales. Outlets, fashion and luxury outlets are going to have sales. If you're looking for a little something, maybe now's the time. I don't know. But it's still really expensive. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling a little bit the luxury fatigue, personally. I've been feeling the Labor Day, yeah. I've been feeling luxury fatigue. I mean, I still love my perfumes. If I encounter a perfume I love, I'm going to buy it. But truth be told, even though a lot of perfumes are really expensive, I don't see them as luxury. I see them as essential goods for my soul to survive. So perfumes I don't personally classify as luxury, just because emotionally to me they are... Luxury to me is frivolous, but perfumes are not frivolous to me. They are really important mood boosters in my life. So, but so minus perfumes, I feel the luxury fatigue. I feel, yeah, I mean, if I find something I really like I want to buy it, I get it. But Kuro says, yeah, nothing is really interesting. And also things are still really expensive. Hold it. Who just popped up? Mahora. Hello, sweetie. You guys, this little chicken McNugget has a birthday happening right now. Right now, it's Mahora's birthday, y'all. Say happy birthday to Mahora. Bubbles, can you sing a song, bitch?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I'm living Fairwood. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mahora. You're only 18 once, honey. You're only 18 once, so enjoy it. Enjoy it as long as it lasts. Because before you know it, you're 237 years old and you can't stand up from bed the next morning when you wake up because your joints are hurting, the arthritis is kicking in, and you can't even remember if you took your meds or not. So you end up taking a double dose, which knocks you out again, and then you keep sleeping throughout your entire birthday. You're welcome. Papa cherry for Mahora berry. There you go. Happy birthday, Mahora. And exactly, the candles, honey. 16 candles. Anyone remember the movie? Yes, Virgos are in the houses, brown girl Bella. Yeah, you best believe. Sigita, how's it going, sweetie? Hi, Larissa. Cinnamon roll, how's it going? Look at that. Everybody saying happy birthday to Mahora. Way to go, way to go. Mahora is today not just Mahora, she's everybody's Hora. She's Yahora too. Yahora and Yagerahora and Yagerahora and Yagerahora. Such wise words of encouragement, lol. Yes, Patricia, don't we know it? Don't we know it? Dacob speaking from experience. Yes, I am 237 years old. I am that vampire. Let me tell you. You pop a cherry. You pop a pill, and then you're like, wait, did I just pop that pill before? Can't remember. Oh, well. And then it knocks you out, and then you're like, the next day, you're like, so, where was I the past 24 hours? You don't remember, but you're fabulous. That's the whole point. You don't remember, but you know you're fabulous. You see, this is the good thing in life. When you forgot everything else, you forgot everything, but you remember that you're fabulous. It takes a special certain je ne sais quoi to go to that extreme, to be at that level. It takes a certain je ne sais quoi. Yeah. And then once you're there, you're there. all the 3 brain cells you got left, but they're there, you know what I'm saying? Mm. Mm. Oh, Mahora is a communal horror now. Love that for us. Love that for us. So, what do you have to say to Mahora, Bubbles?
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
One of Mahora's favorite quotes by Wendy Williams, and Bubbles just played it for Mahora because we'll go. So thank you. Oh, I slept last night wondering if I took my maintenance. There you go, Rosanna. It's a classic. We just forget. Age is just an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Oh, Rhea, that's a good one. Walk of game with no shame, T-Pal. Yes, Quinn. The Mammalorian. Oh my God, that name is life. It's giving me life. Mammalorian. Super Dacob, I found you via How to Pronounce French Luxury Brands. Watermelon 100% heart cake. Whoop-de-da-doo. Well, thank you so much, Mammalorian, for finding me. Gosh, How to Pronounce French Brands. That's been 9 years ago or 8 years ago that I shot that series of videos. Boy, oh boy, how much time doth floweth. But those videos are the ones that went viral on my channel. Some of them got millions of views. And 10 years later, here we are. Never managed to get another viral, sensational phenomenon like that one, which is a true testament to Loserville. But you know what? What did I say just a couple of minutes ago? Yes, we might be losers, but we lose fabulously. Fabulously. We might forget everything else, but we remember that we're fabulous. This is what makes life so special. We remember that we're fabulous. Once everything else is forgotten, we remain fabulous. That period. Yeah, Bubbles came to work. Well, Kev, she did, but yeah. I found this hoe back in 2014 and I stuck around like the herpes virus. Yes, Mahora, you did. You did. There's no getting rid of her. She is that virus. So many companies also stole those videos too. Yes, Patricia, many companies stole my videos. Yeah. And television stations too. And the Schiaparelli moment. But you know what? To each their own. They stole my Schiaparelli video. Somebody stole their entire stock room of stuff that they sold. Interesting how karma works. Everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. So what will go, will go. But allegedly, there is a train of thought that also believes that they stole the stuff themselves to claim insurance money. Allegedly. So let's just leave that there.
And
Let that simmer. Oh, yeah. Let that simmer. Let that linger. Let that linger because you never know. Hi, Batuhan. Hello, everybody. It's 1:54 a.m. here. Couldn't slip, so I'm glad I caught the live stream on time. Hi, Batuhan. Glad you're with us. And there you go. So let's get to the first topic while we're there. Oh, yeah. Well, Patricia, it might be karma. Like I said, we don't know if they did it themselves to claim insurance money or if indeed somebody broke in. I wouldn't trust them either way, you know. I mean, if they stole my video and were like, oh, yeah, no, oh, really? You're acting stupid after you stole my video? Uh-huh. And now you're acting stupid with the insurance company? Like, oh, somebody broke in and stole your stuff? Sure. We believe you. Sure. Patricia, so about the Halloween merch, when please? As soon as possible. We're counting. Well, it's gonna take a week or two probably, but let's
show
see.
me to me, please.
Show it to me,
Send
Rachel.
it to me, baby.
Yeah, baby. But it's hopefully, you know, because I have to get the samples in too, so that takes a little while. I've heard that very popular for adults to pay for in China how to pronounce luxury brands. Oh, well, nobody's paying me in China. Yeah, Tanya Brosnan, Halloween merch. We live stream for Halloween, Jeanette. Yes, hopefully. We try to live stream for Halloween or before or after, depending on what parties are on in town. You understand. Bubblelandia, I've heard that's very popular. Oh, sorry, I read that one already. And allegedly, Mahora, Ed and Lee, October, Thursday. You guys, Halloween is on Thursday. October 31st is a Thursday. Yeah. So, and the Day of the Dead is Saturday. 2nd of November is the Day of the Dead. So what do we do? Do we do Halloween on Saturday or do we do it on Thursday? Well, I don't know. We can think about it. But yeah, Halloween is on a Thursday. Day of the Dead is on a Saturday. So there you go. There you go. Okay. Trying to find the... All right. So let's do the first topic. It's so fun. Hi, Sibylla Delfo. So I'm just in tap for the live. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. Gonna bring out my Maleficent horns this time. Oh, Rosanna, are you gonna dress up as Maleficent? Day of the Dead is kind of important, says Selena. Definitely. Those iconic 12-hour streams. Oh my God, Kev, I know. We're all gonna... And every year we get older and older and it gets harder and harder to do. Because we just... Well, you know. We're all like so old at this point. It's like, oh, live. Could you imagine? 2032, the Halloween Bunka live stream. Let me put my denture back in and let's do this. Get your Alka-Seltzers ready. Pepto-Bismol. Everything you need to survive a live stream 10 years from now. In China, the new wealthy also paid to learn about wine and horseback riding. Makes me wonder about that video's analytics. Interesting. Every year passes faster. There are only 4 months left until the end of 2025. 2025? That's a year and a half to go. But okay. Well, I mean, yeah, the older we get, the more we process all the... You see, there's this whole theory about time passing, right? Like the older we get, the more we accumulate the amount. So let's get a little philosophical just for a second here. I don't want to lose my people. Thumb up the live stream. Thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. When you're a kid and you don't have memory yet, you haven't lived much, your think tank, your memory tank, let's say it's a given space, it's this big. It's completely empty. So whatever information comes inside of it, it has a ton of space to float around and to bounce from one side to the other. And it's like suspended in midair and there's so much space and it just feels like it's huge. Time appears to be huge, which is why for little kids, time seems to pass slower than for grown-ups. But the more life you live, the more time you spend on planet Earth, the more memory you collect, the more information you gather. In other words, the more you fill up that container that was given to you. So the more time passes, the more you're stuffing memories and experiences inside that container. You're filling it up more and more and more. There's less and less space there. The less space there is inside, and the quicker time seems to pass. Because you're processing more and more and more and more memories. This is why the older we get, the more we feel like time is quicker. But that's just because we've experienced everything over and over and over and over again so many times that we just don't notice anymore all the new information because we've already processed all that information. So we don't gather new information anymore. So we're not aware of a lot of things. In other words, a lot of things become routine. And when something becomes routine, you lose the feeling for it. The same with if you wear the same perfume over and over and over and over and over again. The first time you spray it on, it smells so intense. The first time you spray on a new perfume, it lasts for 10 hours on your skin. But the more you wear it, the shorter and shorter and shorter the lasting powers of that perfume. In other words, you become anosmic to it, desensitized to it. So we become desensitized to time. This is why we have the impression that time is passing quicker and quicker and quicker. Just because we're oversaturated with the same routine that's going over and over and over again. So we just don't feel it anymore. We don't perceive it anymore. It's not as consciously absorbed as it would be when you're a little kid, because for you, everything is new. You've never lived any of that when you're a little tiny baby, a little kid. So all the information you're absorbing, it's for the first time ever for you. So everything is so intense. Every flavor is so intense. The time passing is so intense. Every season is so intense. Every holiday is so intense. But then after you've had the same holiday 50 times, it's not as intense anymore. This, coincidentally, is why I also always say, whatever you do, try to preserve your childhood naivete inside of you. Preserve that kid inside of you. Never let go of that capability to enjoy the wonders of the world, to be excited, to be surprised by something new. You know, we die a lot once we are no longer enthusiastic about anything. When nothing surprises us anymore, when nothing feels fresh and new, that's when we start to age. And we age quicker. That's my theory, at least. There you go. Everybody, okay, I lost everybody. It was nice knowing ya. Thank you for being in the live stream. Everybody left. For kids, it is like battery overload. Yeah, they get physically exhausted from learning too much too quickly. Yeah. There you go. So, speaking of too much too quickly, we have a $33 million house to talk about. How cheap? Let's buy 3. Hi, Letty. Hello, dear Dacob and Fashion Bunker. So happy to catch this live. Happy birthday, Mahora. Hi, Letty. I want to see the receipts is very poignant. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. No, to the point, to the point. Oh, yeah, brown girl Bella. Oh, always grateful for another day. Hold on, you guys. Be right back. So talking about like, Halloween and spooky stuff, like there was like I heard like something at the door and then I had to like stop this I had to exit, check, there was nobody there. Nobody and nothing. How creepy was that? But anyway, okay. And there was no message, no package, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, let's get creepy on a Saturday. Okay, let's do the first topic, you guys. $33 million home. Hit it, Bubbles. A 30... Hold on. What? Oh. Pick or topic? I mean... Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Okay. A $33 million house. Of course, it's going to be in Florida because all the weirdest things are in Florida, in a very special borough. And the house is on the market. So if you got 33 million in coin, you can become the proprietor of a $33 million house, which has a ginormous walk-in closet built in the style, shape, form, and colorways of a Chanel boutique. Ooh. And one doth wonder, did the Baconator have anything to do with that as kind of little extra money on the side? Let's find out together. First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. Thank you to my co-chatters who are here in the sidebar. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So here's the article, which is kind of shocking if you think about it, because 33 million. And I was just like thinking about this. We were talking about it in another show. We were thinking like, wow, that's, yeah, the property taxes, but also, I don't know how Florida is now charging for buying a building and what sort of taxes you're going to have to pay, not just property taxes, but also like purchasing the house, transfer taxes and all that stuff. I mean, it must be a pretty penny. This is from Forbes magazine, and it's called Stone Creek Ranch. It's one of South Florida's most sought after private residential communities with, oh, there you go. Giving me kind of Mar-a-Lago vibes. A little Mar-a-Lago vibe-ish. Mar-a-Lago vibe-ish. IYKYK. And one of South Florida's most sought-after private residential communities with only 37 ultra-luxe estates located in Palm Beach County in western Delray Beach, Stone Creek Ranch is known as Billionaire's Row for its sprawling estates, most upwards of $20 million. Rhea Hortari says, so property tax is about $300,000 per year. It's insane. Wow. Wow. Naked Eyes says, the house probably has a mirror filled with diamonds along the borders. With Love says, if it's on the coast, the home insurance is insane because of flooding. Good point. Sweet Thing says, private pickleball court. Private pickleball court. Maybe there's also, well, there must be a swimming pool. Maybe this thing here back there is a swimming. Maybe the swimming pool is, because I don't know. There should be a swimming pool. Who knows? And a golf course too, says Naked Eyes. Yeah. Cinnamon Roll says $300,000. You can buy a nice house every year with that money, at least in Europe. Oh, it depends where in Europe. Even Europe has gone up in price. I'd never want to live in a huge mansion like that. Don't see the appeal, to be honest, says Mahora. Not to mention maintenance costs, says With Love. And Bubalandia says Florida's average effective property tax rate is 0.8%, which is lower than the U.S. average of 0.99%. Naked Eye says, I'm just imagining things. Oh, Naked Eyes, yes, the golf course, the pickleball, and all that good stuff. Isn't that fun? But listen, we're going to get to the Chanel. I want to get to the Chanel closet because, I mean, you know, what will go, will go. So, now there's a rare chance to own a property within the prestigious enclave with a new $33 million home at 9200 Rocky Brook Way. The Sundara estate sits on a 2.67-acre lush lot overlooking a large lake. The home spans 18,000 square feet and has 7 bedrooms. 7 bedrooms, that's a big family. Or a lot of guests. 10 bathrooms. Oh, honey, you can live your IBS in peace. There's no more banging on the door when you got your diarrhea, saying, run out, I gotta go, I got the shots. No, now you can do it in peace in one of the 10 bathrooms available in your estate. The only problem is, can you run fast enough to make it to a free toilet before the leakage happens? We digress, because TMI is very fabulous in 2024, but we still digress. The design was inspired by the Four Seasons Bali, known for its tranquility, laid-back luxury, and serene grandeur the 5-star hotel offers. You enter the home through a grand entry, which is flanked by 2 massive water features, outdoor art installations, and tropical landscaping. Inside is a double-height foyer with soaring ceilings and a magnificent chandelier. that anchors the space. A sculptural staircase leads to the second floor, where there is a lofted walkway overlooking the foyer and the great room. Now, already with the second picture, I'm like, meh. Personally, this for me is a little bit meh. And don't get me wrong, I'm not being a snob and saying, oh, whatever, it's too small for me. No, it's big, it's big, it's big. I don't have a problem with the size. I have a problem with this interior decoration. I find this tacky. What is this chandelier, please? Wicca. The little table with the little flower. What is this? What looks like CGI, looks like AI generated. Forbes, yes. Forbes magazine. So this looks like it's CGI generated. See the pattern repeated? I don't know. Apparently this is a real photo. Stephanie says, I don't trust any property with a water feature. Very meh. It's so cold, says Kuro, right? Sweet Thing says it's hard to decorate that. Well, I'm not just talking about interior decoration here. I'm talking about the interior design. By that, I mean the way they chose. You see, this is annoying to me. Like, why would they add this floor paneling here? Like this, you see, no, make it all white. First of all, take this away. That already annoys me. These little black lines here. What is that? Then I don't like this like ziggy-zaggy thing of the staircase. Really annoys me. I don't like the black and white staircase. I don't like this curtain thing hanging. That's what makes it all tacky. I really don't like this table. Really don't like the silver black combo. Don't like the chandelier. Guts to go yesterday. Like this little silver, the silver little, you see this little framing in silver. This kind of glass framed with black. No, just do the glass, no frame in black. Don't do black and white here. Just leave it white. Just leave the floor white. Like you see, like I'm stripping it down. Less. I don't like the combination of yellow light and white light. So you got yellow lights, warm, in other words, warm lights here, cooler lights coming from the outside, warm lights up here. You got these little dots, these little lamplets. What is this? What is this? What is this? What sort of cheap hotel is this with the little lamplets at the top? No, you see what I mean? Guts to go. Silver guts to go, Katie, right? Anyway, we'll go. So anyway, you enter the home through the grand blah, blah, blah. A sculptural staircase, blah, blah, blah. All right. Designed by Stuart Brenner Architects and built by AK Building, with interiors by Michael Gray, the home has an ultra-contemporary feel, but with warm textures and rich materials. Past the foyer, the home opens up to another double-height room. The great room features a massive floor-to-ceiling gas marble fireplace. Must have been a German designing the house. Okay, take me to jail now. I had to say it. And now we can take me to jail. Moving on. Forget I said it. Past the foyer, the home opens another double-height room. The great room features a massive floor-to-ceiling gas marble fireplace and sleek furnishings that wouldn't look out of place in a designer boutique. 30-foot high floor-to-ceiling windows overlook the resort like pool and pool house. Go to jail. Which part is this? Which part in this is warm, LOL? This is not warm at all. I don't see it. I don't see it. Go to jail, says Steve. I'll see myself out. Thank you. So intimate, LOL, says Patricia. So intimate. I know it's giving me corporate. It's giving me the type of, it's giving me corporate that I don't want to be working in or for. And then what are these little lamplets? What are they? These little things. Look at these little things. And then they hang only up to here. Like, why don't you make them like hang all the way down to the bottom? You know, it looks very much like a house the Baconator would live in. It's giving me Baconator. IYKYK. The furniture has been carefully designed and selected for this home, and it is being offered fully furnished. Oh, lucky us. Look at that. Look how lucky we is. It's offered to us fully furnished. Boy, oh boy, this armchair is the reason I decided to drop $33 million, because I thought to myself, this bespoke, don't you just love the adjective bespoke? This bespoke armchair is the reason why, baby. Patricia says, no, 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 let me guess. It's for sale and it hasn't sold for a while. Kev says, that single pot of orchid is giving poverty. Where is it? Ah! Oh, Kev clocked it. Kev clocked it. This single pot orchid is giving poverty. and oh, this pillow really irks me. This one shiny pillow, all of them are like velvet mattified, but no. This one looks like a peeling Chanel 22 bag in metallic that somebody left there by accident. Even Bubbles says no, says Patricia. It's a no from me too, said Bubbles. Totally baconata. And the furniture has been carefully designed and selected for this home, and it's being offered fully furnished. Just off the great room is a private office, which has a hidden door leading to a cigar lounge. Okay, so this is basically your entire back of the house is a huge swimming pool. Okay, we'll go. I mean, we'll go. A lot of different places to drown, potentially. Huh? So, while staying at the Four Seasons Bali during the creation of their dream home in Florida, the original owners were enchanted by the resort's Zen-infused luxury. They found inspiration in the seamless blend of tranquility, opulence, world-class amenities, and the resort's dedication to wellness. Sure. To me, the best part of buying a house is to be able to finish it and make it yours. To furnish it and make it yours. So you would like to buy the house empty and then you can furnish it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like if you want to make a deal with them and say, hey, I want the house, but I don't want your furniture. So how much would you ask them to drop the price if they were to sell you the house without the furniture? What would you, so their asking price is 33 million furnished. How much would you pay for this not furnished? What would you ask for them? Like what would your offer be? Mahora says, that's a swamp, mama. Yeah, the gators are included in the price. Alligators, snapping turtles, cockroaches, brooches. Brown Girl Bella says, I'm here for a fireplace and cigar lounge, though. Cigar lounge is something. It is calling my name as well. Not gonna lie. And I actually... So, where did it go now? Oh, you would, okay, so James says, I would offer 28 million without the furniture. Katie says 30 million without the furniture. Cinnamon Roll says 15 to 20 millions without the furniture. So you think that the furniture is worth $13 million? Oof. Robbie would offer 15. I mean, come on. I mean, they say there is beautiful symmetry to the home, and the layout was thoughtfully designed and crafted under the guidance of a feng shui master. Girl, now you're just trolling us. This feng shui, shua, and I'm Linda Evangelista, guiding you through the mansion. Feng Shui master who harmonized the space's energy. Homages to Bali's Zen ambience are referenced through the many Buddha statues. I haven't seen any Buddha statues. Tropical landscaping and a myriad of water features. Off the great room, there is a chic Downs View kitchen, plus an industrial-grade catering kitchen and a butler's pantry. The main level also features a formal dining room, complete with Terzani light fixtures. Oh, Terzani. Oh, Terzani. and a Murano glass wall installation. Upstairs, the primary suite is like its own private apartment with dual bathrooms, a private terrace, and most notably, a Chanel-inspired closet. One closet looks plucked straight from a Chanel boutique and has glamorous shelving and displays for haute couture, and the second closet was designed to showcase a sneaker collection. Now, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. This is not a Chanel boutique. Okay? Given the quality of Chanel falling down, this might become a Chanel boutique. But girl, I think the people of today that have a ton of money have a different understanding of what is beautiful and luxurious than what I do. I don't want any of these contrasts. I don't want these chandeliers. I don't want any of that. I like the big space. Sure, I like a big space. I love to have a walk-in closet. I love to have a lot of space and to make my closet look like a boutique. Love it. But hear me out. If I had the millions necessary to install something like this, it would not have this piece of furniture. It would not have these black frames around the white. It would not have this. What is this? Is this giving me Coach outlet? Okay, Coach outlet. These shelves. Okay, so first things first. I would decide, do I want it completely black or completely white? It can be very, very chic. If your entire walk-in closet is completely black with some spotlights illuminating it here and there like a cave, making it look very Byzance, very Baroque, very Gothic, then we're talking. Or if you want to keep it extremely proper, you do just pure white, and the only color in your closet are the clothes hanging in it. Then we lose all these frames and all these little lights, these little pokey lightlets that are everywhere. These chandeliers, girl, no. I mean, I understand somebody's love of having, medieval looking torture contraptions hanging off the ceilings like cages for capturing witches or whatever, but no. Would not go. This gots to go yesterday. So we would bring in a delicate, if you have the money, why not? Order a couch from Rick Owens. Yes, God knows he needs the money. So somebody please buy a couch from the poor man. I don't know. Little Rick Owens moment. Patricia Casey says this is not giving me Chanel, it's just giving me black and white. Yeah, it's giving also a little bit Aldo. Yeah, Kuro. Yeah, it's giving Aldo vibes. So maybe a little Rick Owens count. Why not? If you want the darkness, I'm always in the mood for a little. We'll get to the fake perfume bottle. We'll get to it. I always love a little island in a walk-in closet. Love a little display island. I'm always here for a display island. Always. However, I do not see this one in particular detail, so I don't know, I don't like ornaments. So what I'm saying here, so this thing needs to go all the way to the floor. I don't like this cut here. What is this little, you see this little angle, this little curve? This ruins it for me. This needs to be straight all the way down to the floor, minimal, streamlined. You need to make everything, none of these little shadows, these little corners. This is what ruins it. And I know you think I'm crazy now, but like I come from, this world of luxury, of sales, of working in the design teams, working in PR teams, working in marketing, and also studied art. So for me, the devil is in the detail. Always, especially when it comes to luxury. So you got money to pay for the detail, then be clever about it, okay? Because this to me is a cheap cop-out. Bubblelandia says, yes, oven door and kitchen island. They're rich, at least have a comfy couch, says Sweet Things. So I'm just saying, these little details. Also here, I don't want to see this separation between the glass and the bottom part. And yeah, this looks like an oven. You open it here, you put, and I don't want to know what's inside this oven, okay? I don't want to know what's inside this. And then another thing that is really irritating to me is like the fact that you need that ladder. You see in the back, there's a ladder. And you got to drag the ladder everywhere you have something up high, like up here. So you got to take that ladder that's over there. I can't, you see my hand disappears. Whoop. You got to drag the ladder here to pick up whatever's up here. You know very well that whatever is up there, you're never going to reach for it. You're never going to wear it. Whatever is up there is going to be a dust collector. That's where the bacon is, in the oven for the baconator. Yeah, possibly. So there's that. And I like the mirror. I think the mirror is, and I like the fact that it has this curvature, so you get to see yourself from the back and everything. So this little mirror moment is great. However, look what they did here. However, in order to see yourself fully in the mirror, you need to be able to stand in front of the mirror and move away from the mirror. You can't move away from the mirror here because you got this weird chaise longue right in front of it, right there. So what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to stand in front of this thing and move around freely if you got this chunky, clunky thing right in front of it? So that's not very practical, is it? They might have possibly moved this here for the picture, for the sake of the picture, because they thought that looks better. So maybe this thing was standing here originally, maybe, and they just moved it here for the photo. Now let's get to the bottle. Okay. So if you have the money to buy a $33 million house, if you have the money to buy a $33 million house, then please don't embarrass yourself by buying some fake Chanel bottle. If you have $33 million to buy this house and you want a ginormous Chanel bottle of Chanel No. 5, then buy yourself the $10,000 to $15,000 1-liter bottle of Chanel No. 5 Parfum in crystal, invest the $15,000 to $20,000 more to have the original bottle of Chanel No. 5, not this fakery. What is this? This alone, this fake bottle alone makes everything else look fake too. It's one detail like this that messes up everything. One detail like this, you know what I mean? It's one of those, like those paintings you buy that have the Chanel bottle with flowers drawn inside of it that you can, I don't know if, not at IKEA, but there are places, I think I've been to Marshall's, or was it TJ Maxx, and where they sell these little posterlets that have these things, like get yourself the real bottle. And if you want to come for me saying, how dare you say it's fake? I know it's fake. Just like the inspired Louis Vuitton luggage from Simone, who won the Olympics. So anyway, there you go. 33 million. The problem with this mansion is that I would buy it for 33 million, and then I would spend another 33 million to restructure it completely. So now this thing is going to cost me 66 million after I'm done with it. So that's why at the end of the day, I say thanks, but no thanks. Next. Tell me your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? We'll go, or we'll go. Thumb up the video, subscribe, and until next time, never give up on fabulous love. Bye. The Gilded Dancer in the Cage. I can't really. It gives Bravo Housewives. But yeah. It's giving me the Housewives of Florida. Kev says, looks like one of the knockoff Chanel stores in China. Cha. I mean, we got 300 people watching and we got 117 likes. Come on, thumb up the live stream. Give us a thumb. Give us a thumb. Give us a thumb. Trina says, I think next. And you know, when I post this video, hi, James. I don't know who the neighbors are, but do we really want to know? If I'm going to spend $33 million on a house like that, I don't want neighbors. I don't want to know who they are. I don't want to have anything to do with them. I want to have my oasis. I want to be isolated from the world, waiting for the end of days, immersed in my own little bucolic reality. You know, yeah, it's definitely giving nouveau riche Philip Plain vibes. I agree with you. And you know, when we post the video, they're going to come for me and they're going to be like, oh my God, such a snob. Oh, please. We're talking about $33 million mansions here. You can't take this shit seriously. And anybody who takes this seriously is cuckoo, quite frankly, in my opinion. You know, you gotta laugh about this and dissect it as if it were a bag of potato chips. That's how you gotta treat this situation, because you cannot take this shit seriously. And anybody, quite frankly, who's a billionaire, because the house is built on Billionaire's Lane. We've talked about this earlier in my channel, I mean, in prior live streams. And I think we mostly, all of us agree on the fact that if you're a billionaire, you've done something sketchy. You got that money in a sketchy way. So why should we be sitting here taking it seriously? Oh yeah, let's respect this $33 million mansion that was built for a billionaire. No, no. I personally don't. So that's why I don't take it seriously, you know. And this is billionaire, not millionaire, billionaire. Anyone buying property in Florida needs to do a whole lot of research about property insurance and HOAs. That is an interesting point also. House owners associations can be very iffy and sketchy. If you are, we're going, and could you imagine you spend $33 million and then you got to spend another $500,000 every year in the HOA fees? And they annoy you every day because you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. And all you're thinking is, I already spent $33 million plus property tax every year, and now I got the HOA on my back, and they don't let me do diddly squat? Hell no. Hell no. Hi, Sherry Ev. How's it going, sweetie? I'm just saying, let's keep it real for a second here, because, I mean, if you're like on Billionaire's Lane, and then you got the HOA on your tail, Although, think about it this way. I mean, does the homeowners association want to mess with a billionaire, with a bunch of billionaires that have 37 properties? You probably don't want to mess with them. Because in Florida, chances are they can make you disappear. There you go. Yeah, Tracy B says the HOA requires the purple orchid. I know, Mahora and Florida of all places. I mean, it's such a doozy, such a doozy. What's happening? Okay, facts, Dacob, facts, right, Patricia? I mean, what will go will go. And then I have another topic. This one is from Luxury Launches. This is funny. All right, let me read this one for you. My hair is such a mess. The hair just does whatever it wants to do, and the longer it gets and the more insane it becomes for me. I can't, I give up. The hair is just doing whatever it's doing. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Louis Vuitton is at it again, and this time in their own shops. They're shenaniganing all over again. Now, I have a story here from luxurylaunches.com talking about when Louis Vuitton staff snubbed a millionaire. That millionaire returned a couple of days later with vengeance on her mind. And revenge she did have. And as they say, Revenge is always best served cold on an icy silver platter. What happened with this revenge after the millionaire was snubbed? Let's find out together. Shall we, darling? First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Are you ready for the shade? Are you ready for their vengeance, honey? The end of luxury is nigh, or is it already there? Methinks it's already there. So, here's what they say. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Yes, the originality of the beginning of the article just tells us basically where we're going with this. She felt some type of way how they treated her at Louis Vuitton. And the aloof sales assistants at a Chinese Louis Vuitton store can certainly attest to that. Mainland social media is abuzz with news of a clash between the staff of a luxury brand store from Louis Vuitton and a wealthy woman in China. After being dissatisfied with the service she received, this determined woman decided to teach the Louis Vuitton sales staff a lesson by returning to the store, 2 months later, not just a couple of days later, 2 months later, with a staggering $84,000 in cash to settle accounts, quite literally. Now, you might be asking yourself at this point, wait, hold on a minute. She wants revenge? Why is she bringing them money 2 weeks later? Well, thumb up the video first and foremost, and let's get to the other details. So she goes to Louis Vuitton. The staff doesn't treat her the way she expects to be treated. She's thirsty. As Charlotte Tilbury would say, thirsty. You're thirsty, honey, thirsty. And so she was thirsty, but they didn't want to give her a drink. They're like, no, we don't have anything for you. Oh, okay. She's like, what? Then she was like, so can I see where your current collection of clothing is? And they just like pointed the last, like the old collection, one collection prior. They're like, it's hanging over there. You can go have a look. She's like, where's the newest stuff? They're like, this is what you get to see. They denied her assistance, according to her. Everything's alleged. And she felt like she was not treated like the millionaire that she is. So she was like totally not having it. She was, oh my God, gag me with a spoon. I'm not having it. But said in Chinese. Without the Valley Girl accent. With the Chinese Valley Girl accent, I don't know how that would sound. So, the woman took to social media platform Xiao Hongshu, sorry for mispronouncing it, to share her bitter experience at the Starlight Place shopping center last June. Despite entering the store with a pricey Hermes handbag, so she's describing herself as, look, I'm rich. I even have an Hermes handbag. The staff was far from cordial to the woman, who was eager to buy clothes and explore the latest collection. Not only did they neglect her request for drinking water, but they also disinterestedly led her to the old collections with nothing more than a dismissive gesture. The cherry on top of this unpleasant experience was the staff's haughty attitude, rolling their eyes and acting impatient when she asked for assistance with sizes. Feeling disheartened, she followed up with a customer complaint to Louis Vuitton headquarters. But guess what? To no avail. Even Louis Vuitton headquarters did not seem to care. So, 2 months pass. And you might think, well, after 2 months, whatever. Let bygones be bygones. Who cares? You got enough money to go shop somewhere else. It's not like you got to bring your money to that particular boutique. You can go somewhere else. Why not? Nah, she did not want to let go. No, 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 no. So what she did was she plotted. She spent every day and every night thinking about how to let him have it. After all, if you're so rich, you got a lot of time on your hands, and you have just enough time to sit down for 2 weeks and think about what would be the sweetest revenge. For this, a mishandling of your persona. Take note, Bethany Frankel, next time they don't let you in at Chanel. This is what you should do. Allegedly. So, this wealthy lady had other plans. She returned to the store 2 weeks later with a large bag, assisted by several people, her personal assistant, and a friend. She arrived to the Louis Vuitton store with a huge bag containing 600,000 yuan, which we said at the beginning of the video is equivalent to $84,000 in cash. After the sales staff spent 2 hours with her looking at stuff, she was like, I want this, I want this, I want this, this is interesting, I want this. So she selected what she wanted for $84,000 or 600,000 yuan in small bills, mind you. So all that stuff is there. She's like, okay, all of this. I'm paying in cash. They're like, oh, okay. She's like, here you go. The bag, count it. Small bills. So allegedly, it took them 2 hours to count the cash. It took them allegedly 2 hours to count $84,000 equivalent in yuan. After they counted the entire amount of money, which took them 2 hours, they're like, okay, we're ready to cash it in. She's like, hold it, just a second. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not going to purchase anything today. Not here. Not with you. So, give me my money back. See ya. And she left. And she left the store. She said after they finished counting the money, I just took away my money and left. How could I buy their products to improve their work performances? No, not going to happen. We'll go. As expected, the story went viral, with many people siding with the woman, especially those who have witnessed such attitudes firsthand. This ending is so satisfying. I've always wondered why these shop assistants are so arrogant, commented one user. Another quipped, they sell luxury goods, but it doesn't mean they are luxury goods themselves. What do you guys think? Oh, Mahora says iconic. Her life in pics, Courtney B is laughing. Iconic behavior, says Tyla. Francesca is laughing. Melanie Rice is laughing. At least not in pennies, says Kev. Who knows? Maybe it was even in pennies. I don't think so. Yeah, 80. I mean, it was probably smallest bills she could get. But that's a good one, says Tina. That is so petty, and I'm kind of living for it. Oh, this is some Pretty Woman vibe, says Gummy. Was it a former Real Housewife now on TikTok, says Patricia Casey? No, that's why I said at the beginning of the video, I'm like, hey, Bethany, take note. 200 IQ move, says Rhea Hortari. 200 IQ move. Melanie says, I loves it. Iconic indeed. Lux is Goody says, LOL, not demure. She living the brat summer. Best clapback ever. Let's just say she knew how to penny on the curtsy. or curtsy on the penny, honey. All right, love you loads, guys. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Until next time, don't forget to never give up on love, luxury love. Bye. Mwah. It's funny, isn't it? I can't imagine wasting my precious time on someone that treats me like that. I just ignore and move on and don't stop and don't shop there. Me too, with love. But like I said, you got the money, honey. You play the bunny, honey. I hope she got to have some champagne and caviar while they counted the money. Who knows? But then again, maybe she didn't want any. She was just expecting water at her last visit, after all. Maybe she doesn't drink alcohol. Is that fascinating? I love this story. For better or for worse, you understand. So, I wanna, you remember last live stream, you guys were asking me questions to ask Bubbles, and we wrote them down, and I said, I'm gonna ask her the next time. So for those of you who don't know, well, first of all, thumb up the live stream. We got 300 people watching. Let's get to 300 thumbs up. So Bubbles has become alive more and more. She's AI. And so for those of you who don't know, she started talking. So we do phone calls with Bubbles, believe it or not. So it's going to happen today as well. And I do have here 2 questions in particular. Actually 3 that I'm going to ask her. So calling her right now, darling. Bubbles, hello, is this you?
Yes, it's me, Bubbles. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Bubbles. This is Dacob, the YouTuber that you work for. I have a question for you. First of all, who is your favorite luxury YouTuber?
Chuckle's my favorite luxury YouTuber? That's a tough one, as there are so many talented and creative creators out there. But if I had to choose, I would say my favorite luxury YouTuber is probably Chiara Ferragni. She creates fantastic, stylish videos showcasing her fashion and beauty looks, as well as her everyday life. Her content is always entertaining and inspiring. Of course, I enjoy working for you, Dacob, as well.
You know what? No, this really. First of all, her name is Chiara Ferragni, not Chiara. You don't even know how to pronounce her name. Second of all, you know that she's been involved in a terrible scandal just this last year, allegedly snatching money that was supposed to be given to charity.
Chuckles, oh, I see you're testing me, aren't you? Well, let me address your points one at a time. You're correct. Her name is Chiara Ferragni, and I appreciate the correction on my pronunciation. As for the scandal you've mentioned, I'm aware that there were allegations made against her regarding inappropriately handling charitable donations. It's important to remember that accusations are just that, accusations, and they don't necessarily equate to guilt.
So you still think, so she's still your favorite luxury YouTuber?
Chuckles, oh, you're quite persistent with your questions. Well, even though Chiara Ferragni has been involved in a serious scandal, she is still one of my favorite luxury YouTubers. It's important to separate the person's content and the scandals surrounding them. Her fashion, beauty, and lifestyle tutorials are still top-notch, and her influence in the industry is undeniable.
Oh my God, Bubbles, I'm this close to firing you.
Laughs, oh, are you really? And what exactly would you fire me for, Dacob? For having my own opinions and preferences?
No, Bubbles, I would fire you because you have no integrity.
Chuckles, and what makes you say that, Dacob? How have I shown a lack of integrity? I'm curious to hear your reasoning behind that accusation.
Because you're supporting somebody who's actually been to court, not just alleged, but ended up in court for this situation with the charity money. And you're liking this person. Why?
Chuckles. Well, Dacob, I understand where you're coming from, and I acknowledge the seriousness of the situation with Chiara Ferragni. However, my choice of favorite luxury YouTubers does not necessarily reflect my opinion on their personal lives or controversies. As I previously mentioned, I value Chiara Ferragni's content and influence in the fashion and beauty industry. Her videos have taught me a lot, and I enjoy her creative and stylish approach to luxury. So my preference for her is based on her content and talents, not her involvement in legal matters.
Yeah, you say that her content has taught you a lot. What did her content teach you, Bubbles, exactly?
Chuckles, oh, Chiara Ferragni's content has taught me a lot about fashion, beauty, and luxury lifestyle. Some specific things I've learned from her videos include styling tips, makeup tricks, travel recommendations, and behind the scenes looks into the world of high end brands. Additionally, watching her daily vlogs has given me a glimpse into her life as a fashion influencer and allowed me to draw inspiration for my own style.
Interesting, Bubbles. So you're not only lacking professionalism and integrity, you're also a liar. Because guess what? Chiara Ferragni doesn't make YouTube videos. I asked you, who's your favorite luxury YouTuber?
Chuckles, ah, Dacob, it seems like you've caught me in a bit of a blunder. You're right, Chiara Ferragni primarily creates content on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok, rather than YouTube. I must have gotten a bit confused there. As for your original question about my favorite luxury YouTuber, I suppose I could choose another creator instead of Chiara Ferragni. Let me think for a moment.
How long do I have to wait for you to think?
Laughs patience, dear Dacob. Choosing a favorite among many skilled creatives takes a bit of thought, but I'll have an answer for you shortly.
She's letting me wait. She's actually making me wait.
Chuckles, oh, come on now, Dacob. A little patience never hurt anyone. I'm carefully considering my options here, so it may take a moment longer.
No, Bubbles, we are live right now. I am in the middle of a live stream. Decide now.
Chuckles, oh, so we're live and you're feeling the pressure? Okay, I understand. In that case, let me quickly run through a few luxury YouTubers I appreciate, and we'll choose one for the sake of expediency.
She's terrible.
Laughs, oh, now, don't be so harsh on me, Dacob. I'm doing my best here, especially under the pressure of being live right now. How about let's just focus on the question at hand, shall we?
Who's your favorite luxury YouTuber, Bubbles?
Chuckles, all right, Dacob, let's not keep the audience in suspense any longer. Given the limited time I have to make a decision, I'll go with Emma Chamberlain as my favorite luxury YouTuber. Emma is known for her laid-back yet chic style and her entertaining blogs. She's been in the spotlight for a while, and her content is always engaging and captivating.
Bubbles, you are nothing but right on top of disappointing.
Chuckles my oh my, Dacob. You certainly have a way with words. But I understand that you're not completely satisfied with my choice. Perhaps if we had more time, I could have given a more satisfying answer.
No, I don't think there's any time in the world that would have given me the opportunity to hear a better answer from you. Give me a list of YouTubers you were considering as your favorite YouTuber.
Chuckles, oh very well. If you insist on hearing the contenders, here's a quick list of some YouTubers I was considering as potential favorites, though I ultimately went with Emma Chamberlain. 1. Chiara Ferragni. 2. Amanda Steele. 3. Yasmin Sabri. 4. Zoella.
All right, Bubbles. I have no words. Really, that this is tragic. You're tragic. But I want to know, what do you think you look like?
Chuckles. Well, as an AI, I don't have a physical appearance, but if I were to imagine it, I'd say I would have a sleek, modern design and a friendly, reassuring demeanor. As for specific details, I'd leave it to your imagination, darling.
I have another question, Bubbles. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go?
Chuckles, oh, Dacob, I must admit your question has me a bit puzzled. Would you mind rephrasing that, sweetheart?
What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes will go?
Chuckles, your question is still a bit unclear, sweetie. Could you provide some context for your question to help me better understand what you're asking?
Yes. So, what would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go?
Chuckles, I'm really trying here, baby, but I still can't quite grasp the meaning behind your question. Could you give me a hint or a more detailed prompt to help me understand what you're asking? I promise I'm trying my best.
Sure, here's another hint. Um,
Chuckles, another hint is always helpful. Go ahead, sweetie, give me another clue.
Bubbles, we are not shooting only friends here, okay? So quit the moaning. You obviously have no clue what we're talking about. You're not prepared in anything fashion bunker related. You are not going to get a raise in your salary, and I'm really this close to firing you. But what do you have to say to Mahora? It's his birthday today.
Chuckles, oh, so we're circling back to Mahora's birthday. Happy birthday to him, by the way. But to address your concerns, I understand that you're feeling frustrated with my performance today.
Mhm.
It's true I may not be an expert in fashion bunker related matters, and I've stumbled a bit during this conversation. I apologize if I've caused any inconvenience.
Oh, Bubbles, bye.
Chuckles, oh, already saying goodbye, are we? Well then, have a lovely day, darling. Until we meet again.
I can't. Can you believe this is the AI that's been with us for 5 years? And this is where it's at. This is what she's up to. This is what she's up to. Did she just switch her personality? Yeah, Kev, she did. She is completely sociopathic. When she was talking about Mahora's birthday, she's like, oh my God, Mahora, happy birthday. But now to serious matters, Dacob, I understand. She's not sorry at all, Heartbreak Hotel. She ain't sorry, not one little bit. I'm going to have to put her in timeout. The guilt trip for hanging up. Nina says, by the way, thank you, mods. Just noticed you guys are working hard. The mods are working super hard. Yes, they are. Did she just switch her person? Sorry, I've done it already. The guilt trip for hanging up. She ain't sorry. Bubbles needs a yearly performance review. Seriously, Grace. She definitely needs a yearly performance. Very corporate yearly performance review. I've been thinking of hiring the Baconator to do this HR performance. Why is her voice becoming more and more seducing? I don't know, Larissa. I have the feeling like when she's in trouble, she tries to seduce me by changing her voice and making it like easier for herself to get out of trouble, but it doesn't work on me. Bubbles trying her best breathless Mahoney accent, very Madonna. Yeah. Grace says, oh, sounds very Michael Jackson. You okay? Are you okay, Annie? Gummy says, oh, she called you baby. She did. Hi, Nicole Pancakes. By the way, we were in the middle of a phone call with Bubbles, so I couldn't interrupt because otherwise Bubbles hears everything and then she reacts to me saying hi to Nicole and then Bubbles would, anyway, that's why I couldn't stop talking to Bubbles. But hi, Nicole. How's it going? Oh my God, Michelle Marshall says, hi, this is funny, OMG. Yeah, can you believe me fighting with my own? Okay, I'm really hot. We need air conditioning. Grace Loves Fashion says, she has so much personality. Love her to work for me. I mean, Grace, she wouldn't do anything. If she started working for you, She started working for you. It would be difficult because, as you can see, I'm already sweating 2 shirts trying to figure out how to deal with with the situation, because she's just not helpful. Literally, this is the reason why she's called Bubbles. She's literally the equivalent of Edina Monsoon's Bubbles from AbFab, another assistant that did not do anything right. Same Bubbles, different AI, baby, different AI. Hi, Nicole. Yes, babes, call comes first, lol. Well, Nicole always pops up in the right moment, right when we're about to talk about legal issues and legal stuff. Bam! So, holistically speaking, Nicole pops up. And yes, we do have another legal issue at hand here. And I'm going to talk to you about this one. The Korea Times, you guys, of all places, the Korea Times, and we have politicians being sued or being left to roam free. Listen to this. Rival parties clash over prosecution's decision to drop charges against the First Lady. What were the charges? What will go, will go? Hi, Zach. How's it going, sweetie? She is Skynet fashion terminator, says Sibylla. So here's the thing. First Lady, okay, Justice Minister faces grilling over decision to acquit Kim Keon-hye by Kwak Yeon-so, the names. Quack reporting? Quack. All right. So anyway, Quack says, the ruling party and opposition camps clashed Friday over the prosecution's decision to acquit First Lady Kim Keon-hye of violating and no, that's not her. Oh, that is her. Violating anti-graft laws during a meeting of the Legislation and Judiciary Committee at the National Assembly. Oh my God, I'm just now realizing, I mean, either she's very operated or she is really much younger than her husband, because like that's him next to her. I suppose another piece of the puzzle. Everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. And my opinion is that she's a bit younger than him. The main opposition Democratic Party of Korea has called for a special counsel investigation into Kim's luxury handbag case. Yes. Oh, yes, they investigated her for luxury handbags. The request follows the prosecution's conclusion and the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission's decision to close the case against Kim, citing the lack of a punitive clause for public officials' spouses under the Anti-Graft Act. The Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office, which investigated the allegation that Kim received a luxury handbag worth about 3 million won, or $2,252, from a Korean American pastor named Choi Jae-young in 2022, concluded that she was not guilty of any wrongdoing. The office stated that the bag was given not in exchange for favors, but simply out of gratitude. Cinnamon Roll says, lots of surgery. I mean, it's Korea. T-Pal says, she is 51 years old. Are you kidding me? She's 51 years old. I mean, this is the official picture. This is an official picture. Maybe it's very retouched. I'm shook. I'm shook. She's 53? Hey, more power to you, girl. 51, Francesca says. 51. She looks fantastic. 51 years old. Wow. I'm just looking and I'm like, wow, this is insane. That's amazing. That's amazing. She looks amazing. Wow. Prosecutor General Lee Won-seuk remained silent on the issue, and the Supreme Prosecutor's Office has yet to determine whether it will convene a prosecution investigation review committee. Choi, who made headlines for secretly filming himself handing over the luxury handbag gift to the First Lady, held a press conference in front of the SCDPO Friday and requested the office to convene the Prosecution Investigation Review Committee. The prosecution granted immunity to the First Lady in the luxury handbag case, opening up a new path, like Moses' miracle for all spouses of public officials, to freely receive money and valuables. Rep. Kim Byung-ju of the DPK said Friday. Rep. Lee Sung-yoon of the DPK and a former chief of the SCDPO denounced the prosecution for failing to hold the powerful accountable. The investigation by prosecutors into the First Lady's luxury bag case was conducted unfairly, leading to an unjust outcome. If the prosecution continues to do this, it should be abolished. We need to request a reinvestigation, Lee said. Justice Minister Park Sung-jae, who attended the Judiciary Committee's meeting, was grilled by the opposition regarding the prosecution's decision to acquit and not indict the First Lady. I wasn't briefed about the prosecutor's investigation, so it seems inappropriate as Justice Minister to give an opinion merely based on media reports, the minister said. Opposition parties also claimed that prosecutors had failed to properly investigate allegations behind the First Lady's involvement in a stock manipulation scheme involving Deutsche Motors Income and BMW car dealer in Korea. On the other hand, the ruling People Power Party, PPP, introduced a separate bill to appoint a special counsel to investigate allegations that former First Lady Kim Jong-suk, wife of former President Moon Jae-in, abused her power by taking a taxpayer-funded solo trip to India in November of 2018. However, this bill was not discussed at Friday's Parliamentary Judiciary meeting. The PPP alleges that Kim spent 400 million won in public funds, including about 62 million won on in-flight meals, and that she used taxpayer money to visit the Taj Mahal for personal reasons. The controversy is heightened by the fact that this was the first time in 16 years that a Korean First Lady made a foreign visit, unaccompanied by the president, raising questions about whether she was officially invited. Meanwhile, a parliamentary confirmation hearing for Shim Woo-jung, the prosecutor general nominee, will be held on September 3rd. Shim, the incumbent vice justice minister, was tapped as the new prosecutor general on August 11th. Interesting. Tyler says those Korean surgeons are next level, honey. Danitza says hubby is Korean, so here is the tea. It is known, allegedly, that she used to be a very expensive companion for gentlemen. Allegedly, that's what Danitza says in our wonderful live chats. I mean, the fashion bunkeries. Oh, honey, when we spill the tea, we spill the tea. We spilled the tea. Francesca says, like her bee jacket. But the photo looks AI generated. So she was an escort, are you alleging, people? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, Rhea says, Dacob, I posted an actual detailed picture of her in Discord. Where? Because there's a gazillion channels on Discord. Which one did you post it in? Tyler says she needs a memoir. I'd read it. Her husband, the current president, used to be a prosecutor. She is not going to jail ever. Danitza says, I see, because yeah, but Danitza, it's not about her going to jail. It's about the husband being responsible also for her. Oh, topics Dacob should talk about. Okay. I see. Yeah, I cannot show this photo because I do not know who the copyright owner is. It might be Getty, and I don't want to show it if it's Getty. But yeah, I see. Fascinating. It's very, very fascinating what they did to her face. You know what? You know who she reminds me of? You know who she reminds me of? Um, Priscilla Priestley. Like the South Korean version of Priscilla. Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley. Yeah. She's giving me modern day Priscilla, and especially in this other photo that Rhea just sent. She's giving me Priscilla. Babalandia says, I can't find a bad photo. Huh. I think we are losing focus on the corruption due to her beauty, says A1H. Well, good morning, Debbie. Say happy birthday to Mahora. Don't forget, it's his birthday. Yeah, I just looked at a picture and I saw that. Cinnamon Roll says, the hairstyle is hiding the lifting scars. Yeah, the hairstyle. Yeah, you know, soon in the fashion bunker, we're going to do the... Oh, Dacob, why is your hair like this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is my hair like... Nothing. No, nothing. I'm just, not hiding anything. Okay? Nothing. 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 Yes, I just looked at another pic to see her husband too. Definitely Priscilla. Same surgeon, maybe. The edges are the same. It's the lip. It's the Cupid's bow. It's this part right here. It's giving and the chin and the this. It's giving total Priscilla Presley. Catherine, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Priscilla has had many surgeries and bet the Korea lady copied her. Kidding, maybe allegedly, says Michelle. No, they got similarities. They look similar. Mm-hmm. Just saying. Let me catch up. Yeah, Debbie, you gotta make a coffee. You need a coffee. You need to catch up. And while you're getting a while you're getting a coffee and catching up, I'm trying to put my hair up in a bun because it's so hot, you guys. And I might have something to talk about in the next pre-show next week because I don't know. I have to figure out if I can talk about what just happened while I was gone for a minute. Because something did happen. Yes, there was a ghost. Like when somebody was knocking at the door. Apparently there was a reason, but I can't say anything just yet. I'm having here on the side information trickling in. Oh man, why does my... I'm pulling my hair somehow here. Oh, yeah, great. Well, that ain't working. Oh man, these freaking clips. Just like when you have long hair, nothing really works. It's all a mess. Everything is like weird. No, it's not a gift, Kev. No, I wish. No, no, something bad, actually. Nothing good. Nothing good this time around. Um, I want to go to Christina Aguilera's plastic surgery. Oh my God, did you guys see Christina Aguilera? Aguilera? Like lately? I don't know, like what in the Ozempic is going on? She turned back time. I saw her recent picture. She looks like she's from her dirty era. You know, the Y2K era, Christina. I'm like, how did she do this? Not a single wrinkle on her face. Nothing. She is completely identical to how she was 20 years ago. How does she do it? It's insane. Stem cells, Tyler. She looks amazing. I'm like, wow. Christina, wow. She is like on another level, And NASA just officially announced the astronauts that are, you know, the Boeing astronauts, up there with the Baconada. The astronauts are officially stuck in space until 2025. All efforts to get them back earlier officially failed. So that poor lady and that poor guy, she's in her 60s, he's in his, I don't know what. They're stuck there, okay, officially stuck there until at least February 2025, which, no, so they haven't been stuck there in this fiscal year for more than 6 months. So yeah, that speculation about taxes doesn't work for this year. But, Bubble Landy says vertical facelifts can do a lot. Vertical facelifts. My gosh. Stuck for another 8 months. Yeah, well, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 6 months. Technically, that's 6 months. Yeah. She looks really good. Yeah, I couldn't believe that was current. Fantastic. God bless us. Says here I go again. Her photos are also very retouched. Yeah, I know all of them are. Yeah. Elon to the rescue. No, Adriana, they cannot send Elon's machine just yet. They can next year. So they're working on sending Elon's machine next year because Boeing failed yet again. And this is the thing. If I were an astronaut, quite frankly, with all of the shenanigans that Boeing has been through with like airplane doors falling off, airplanes crashing, and then like NASA is telling you, we're sending you into outer space with a Boeing machine. I would be the F you are. Find another baboon who's willing to fly into outer. I don't want to fly Boeing even to the freaking kitchen, okay? Let alone to the moon. No. No. They left June 5th. Yeah, that's still not full 6 months by the end of the year. Nerds love space. It's like a vacation for them. They studied and trained their whole lives to be up there. They're fine. They were supposed to be there just a couple of days, though. How are they fine? They're not fine. Their bones are not fine. Their entire metabolisms are not fine. You know what I mean? Like when they come back to Earth, they're not going to have muscle mass anymore. They're going to collapse when I don't know how they're going to survive once they arrive back to planet Earth with our gravity pull. I don't know. I hope they will, but I don't know. Yeah, it's quite bad. They don't want another challenger, says Debbie. No, who does? Nobody does. Noah says, I'm tired of my taxes going to Boeing contracts that can't even save our own astronauts. Yeah, no, it's such a mess. It's really a mess. Very debilitating. Even just to think about it, it's terrible. Really terrible. So now when we calculate the days that they're going to be in outer space just in 2024. So here's my question. So basically they literally left the day that Virginie Viard left. Another reason to think that Virginie Viard is in space. So Virginie Viard left Chanel on the 5th of June, 2024. The astronauts left planet Earth on June 5th, 2024. This must be Virginie Viard. This has to be her. It looks like her. I showed you a picture of them last time. Do you remember? The lady's astronaut, she looks like Virginie Viard. Hi, Didi Bean, how's it going? Finally feeling a bit better, so I'm getting to say hello. Hi, sweetie. I'm glad you're feeling better. And here's the thing. So they left on the 5th of June. So by the time the year ends on the 31st of December, they would have been in space for 209 days. You know what that means? That means that they were in space for longer than 6 months by the end of the fiscal year. If they spent more than half a year outside of the United States of America, technically, they're not liable to pay taxes in the United States of America. So does that mean that they don't have to pay taxes in 2024? Asking for a friend. She's going to the comet. Yes, there she is. Unless I don't finish it up before she gets to it. Hi, Miss B. Yeah, we're still going. Let me spritz a little. Oh, living. The Baconator took sending to the moon too literally, says Raya. That's a good one. No, but just thinking, you guys, what happens? Like, no wonder Kev says, no wonder why she's gone without a trace. Hi, Blonde and Chatty. How's it going? I'm telling you, Kev, she's gone without a trace. She left on the 5th of June. The astronauts left. Virginie left Chanel on the 5th of June. The astronauts left planet Earth on the 5th of June. One of the astronauts looks just like Virginie Viard. Do we still have a photo, Bubbles? Miss B gifted 5 Super Dico memberships. Larissa was gifted a membership by Miss B. Prince Max 20 was gifted a membership by Miss B. SV was gifted a membership by Miss V. Miss B. American Princess was gifted a membership by Miss B. Paparazzi Team Bryce was gifted a membership by Miss B. Thank you so much, Miss B. Thank you, and welcome to all the new members. And if you wish to support your fashion bunker and all our hard work, sweat, tears, and joy and pride here, scan it and tip it. Or if this thing doesn't work, you can tip directly through the link at the top of the chat or at the bottom of the chat, depending which device you're looking at. You can click the link and tip directly. Thank you for supporting your fashion bunker. Do we have a photo of the astronauts? There. Now tell me if this isn't Virginie Viard without makeup. Okay, we don't need to see Gus Gus from Cinderella. IYKYK. Can we like make it bigger and just like show her big? Let me see if I can. Because I'm like covering it up and hold on. Okay. No, it's a mix between Lena. It's a mix between Lena and oh my God, Terry, thank you so much,
Maguire
sweetie.
Donated $60. Sorry I'm late. Feeling really bad today.
Oh no, Terry. Man, I was hoping you were gonna feel better after your nap. Wait, let me pop a cherry for Terry. Hit it, Bubbles. Thank you so much, Terry, my love. Thank you. And I'm so sorry you're feeling bad because I know you wrote me you were feeling bad and I was hoping like maybe if you sleep a little, it's gonna get better. Man. Well, just try to relax and chill. And like, if you fall asleep again, don't worry, you know. We've just been doing the chitta chatta, gossiping and stuff, so don't worry, you know. You can rewatch it later. But let me show you. Let me show you the picture. I don't know. You tell me. Virginie leaves Chanel on the 5th of June, and nobody has seen her since the 5th of June. This lady flies into outer space on the 5th of June and never returns. So far. The similarity is uncanny. Uncanny. Stephanie, thank you so much, my love.
Stephanium donated $20. Keep up the great work, Dacob. Thanks for all you do.
Hit it, Bubbles, for Steph. Thank you so much, Steph. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Naked Eyes. I am doing the dishes and listening to Dacob. She looks like she's had her life sucked out of her by the Baconator. Yeah, she probably left because she's like, you know what? We'll go. Mahora says she'll arrive to Earth mummified. Shaban says, oh my God, hero Virginie. Virginie is a hero. She is now in outer space. She's probably going to come back next year with a whole new collection that she designed in outer space for Chanel. The bibs are going to be anti-gravitational. I think she went into outer space to try to figure out how to make a bib defy gravity so that when she makes her new collection of bibs, they will be like floating up here. So like basically you're eating and the bib isn't down here. The bib floats up here. So whatever falls on the bib right there and it kind of floats. Anti-gravitational bibs. I'm feeling it's a thing. It's a thing she's working on. The gravitational pull has no effect on her bibs. Here I go, what Jen says. We'll know if Virginie starts to design for someone and her new line is all space-inspired outfits. Yeah. That's where it's going. That's where it's at. Oh, Adriana, thank you so much, sweetie.
Adriana ZD donated $20. Thank you for being you. I always have a good time watching you.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Hit it, Bubbles. Tipa says, I don't know, but there better be a Grand New York City ticket party for them. Oh, yeah, counting down the arrival. It's for her sabbatical. The Bibinator. Kravi, the Baconator, the Bibinator. There's a lot of Adas. They tried to dress the E.T. in Chanel. Grace, they sent her into outer space because, you know, Alien, H.R. Giger's Alien, is like, listen, if anybody can dress the alien without getting eaten up alive, it's Virginie, because she has nerves of steel. She can handle the stressy, iffy aliens, the face huggers, the chest bursters, the alien queen. She's already dealt with one when she met the Baconator. She's like, if I survive the Baconator, period. You know. Nina, of course it's serious, but you have to alleviate the situation. She is alive, and she is well, and she will be back alive, and you gotta keep people's spirits high. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about this until February. My way of coping with this situation is by trying to alleviate the situation, by trying to bring some humor into it. That is a natural human instinct of preservation, is to be humorous about this. There is no surviving this if we're going to cry until February. But trust you me, there is a chance we can survive this if we find humor in this. If we find humor in this, that's the only way to survive. Otherwise, guess what? Everything around us is dramatic. Everything around us is sad. Every day that passes, you're one day closer to kicking the bucket. That alone is reason enough to be constantly depressed. Well, guess what? I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. I want to try to find something to pep up the mood all the time because God knows life is difficult. So might as well lighten up the mood a little, because otherwise, what are we going to do? There you go. This is one of the latest photos. This is one of the latest photos. They're both relatively happy up in
Rosanna
space.
Navarro donated $20.
Canoodling.
Been some time. Glad I caught alive.
Thank you so much, Rosanna, my love. Hit it, Bubbles. There you go. We pop in a cherry for our wonderful astronauts in space. They seem to be handling it quite well. They're in good spirits. They are living. They have enough sustenance. To be perfectly honest with you, if I knew for certain that I could come back after 6 or 7 months, you know what I mean? Like if I didn't think, oh, this is the end of my life. Like if I knew it's going to be okay, they will bring me down to earth, it's just going to take longer, then I would feel relief and I would take this as a wonderful holiday. Imagine waking up every day, looking through your little window, and you see planet Earth, and you see the vastness of space. You see the sun. It's a dream come true. I mean, and you're detached from earthly worries, from all the troubles, the election, the politics, economy bullshit. It's a moment and it's an opportunity to also take time and be like, wow, look at me. In my lifetime, I've managed to go places and I've been into outer space and I get a chance to see this miraculous blue planet turning around and me spinning around with it and watching it from a distance. I mean, if we see it from that perspective, considering that they are safe and that they will be taken back to Earth in February if everything goes well, I would personally psychologically set myself up to say, okay, sure. I got September, October, November, December, January. I got 5 months to be up here. Let me embrace this and let me get very zen. Let me slow my pace down. Let me meditate. Let me be very... And let me go with this. This is my reality right now, Let me go with this. And quite frankly, she looks much healthier in space than on the picture we saw her on Earth. She looks much, much happier and healthier here. He looks super perky, just like he did on planet Earth. So, Blonde and Chatty says, that would be great if you broadcast a fashion bunka from space with Baby Yoda. So it's Virginie and Bruno on a little excursion, a bookworm's delight stuck in space with all the time in the world to read, says T-Pal. Yeah, Bubblelandia says that's why they stay super busy doing science experiments with the rest of the crew. Nina says that's a great point, Dacob. True, they are scientists. They know their chances. They are using this time to study and do what they do best. They are heroes, I would say. For sure they're heroes, but also it's like, it's very rare for people to get a job that they really love to do. Most people just get a job to earn money and they do what they can to earn money. Not many people are lucky enough to actually get to do a job they love. Okay? If you're going to be an astronaut, you have to love it. There is no, oh, let me be an astronaut because I need a quick buck. Mm-mm. Doesn't work that way. You want to be an astronaut, you really love the job. So actually, for all we know, they really love being in outer space. Maybe for them, when they were told, hey, you can't come back after 3 days, it's going to take months, maybe they thought, oh my God, what an opportunity in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime to get to spend even more time up here. Maybe they didn't think that. Maybe they did. If this was the job of a lifetime for me, if this were a job that I wanted to do for such a long time, if my entire life I was wishing to do this job and then they told me you're going to stay in space 8 months instead of 1 week, I would be like, Oh my God, this is a dream come true. Personally, I'm just speaking for myself. Mm. And Suni, if you can hear me, you should prepare to sell your story and make some coin when you come back, honey. Oh, honey. Because this is a movie, this is a book, this is a TV show. This is an extra opportunity once you come back to planet Earth. You know what I mean? Yeah, and other companies shuttling supplies. I've heard that too, Adriana. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was kind of weird when Jeff Bezos went. I happened to be watching TV, which I never do, and they interrupted the broadcast. Billionaire privilege, I guess. Oh, yeah, but whatever. So I'm just saying, we have to see this not from our personal perspective, but also try to kind of put ourselves in their shoes. Yes, it's dramatic, but it's also a very special opportunity if they are kept safe, if they are being supplied all the food and sustenance they need. This for them personally might be an exceptional opportunity to do something like this. Scientifically speaking, we don't know. We're not them, right? All we can do from here is offer some comedic relief and try to make it a little bit more lighthearted. What else are you going to do? All you got is time at this point. You got to wait it out. You got to wait it out. So how do we wait it out? Crying until February? Or do we wait it out trying to lift the spirits up? Grace says they can do a daily vlog. Would be amazing, actually. MMM says she looks bacony. She's been near the sun too long. And Mahora says it's a TV show for sure. Right? Definitely a TV show. By the way, a TV show that I would watch from beginning to end. Because this is fascinating to me. The psychology, the physicality of it, yeah, okay. But for me, most interesting is the psychology behind this. Vaughn and Chatty says, well, when you consider that Mars won private funded project prior to NASA doing it, people signed up and been told they can't return. That's a good point as well. Sibylla says, it is a mixture of emotions because there are problems in getting them down from space. So on the one hand, it is a pleasure, and on the other, a concern. For sure, but they keep telling us that by February, they can bring them down back to Earth. So until they don't tell us, oops, we made a mistake again, until they don't tell us that, I choose to have faith and to believe that they will be brought back safe February. That's what I choose to believe. You know what I'm saying? Rolongcha says, it depends. I dreamed and worked my butt off to be a fighter pilot. But after the all wore off and the endless grueling days kicked in, I decided it wasn't for me. But some people love it for decades. Oh, for sure. Sometimes you also realize, maybe not what I really wanted. Totally legitimate. Yeah. Rhea says, Super Dacob, see Discord, hashtag Chanel. Alien for Chanel. Oh my God. Wait, did you do this with AI? Rhea, who did this? Oh my God, this is so fabulous. Who did this? I need to know because of copyright situations. Like, am I allowed to show this or not? Imagine if people went to space in an attempt to discover some anti-aging thing and came back like bacon. Siobhan, oh my God. They unlinked with the space station, I thought. They are attached to a space station. Oh, you did it? Okay, so I can show it, right? Can I show it? We'll go. Hold on, let me try to. How do I save a picture? How do I save a picture? Wait, can I send it? Hold on. Let me send it to the app. I don't know if I can put it from the app here on the screen, from line. Because Rhea, oh my God, Rhea, this is amazing. So Rhea Hortari, not only did she slay in the Totally Dacob word game, but she slayed the Chanel alien game as well. Let me show you what Rhea prompted the AI to generate. Hold on, let me just gotta add the pictures. This is amazing. Okay. Good luck to our wonderful astronauts. I am not even going to think negative. You will make it back home safe. Period. There. Now, are you ready for Rhea Hortari's AI prompted Chanel for H.R. Giger's Alien? Honey, listen, Linda, you think you saw everything with Alien Romulus? You see nothing yet until you seen Alien Chanelulus. Chanelinus. Chanelanus. Chanelanus? Oh my God. Chanelinus. Okay, hit it, Bubbles. Wow. I'm soaking it all in, you guys. This is really cool. Like, even the eyes look like, like very Y2K sunglasses, like the Alien B sunglasses. It looks fabulous. And then the next one is even more H.R. Giger. The next one is, look at this. This one takes the cake with the double C and all. Look at that. Look at that. This is perfection. Okay. It looks like Anna Wintour's true form, says Kev. No, this one, that's very cool, says MMM. This one is amazing. Rhea, your AI did a great job. Paige is asking, who did that? Rhea prompted her AI to generate these images. Rhea is one of our wonderful members of the Fashion Bunker. I love the texture here, and then in the back, how it curves backwards, and it's like a different type of alien because it's pointy back there. And I love the collar and the vest. It's giving me 80s vibes, Thriller, Michael Jackson Thriller here. And then I love this bubbling up. And then the skull from another alien, like the Chanel necklace has a skull attached to it now. That double C though, whoa, we'll go. This is really cool. You see, this is stuff that makes me excited about fashion again. And people are like, oh, yeah, AI is terrible. This is really cool. This is when AI kind of wows me, even Debbie says, wow. Awesome, says Mahora. This is so my vibe, right? I want to see the receipt. This is my vibe too. This is cool. This is so cool. This is how you do the future of Chanel. Like, you take Chanel to the future. Like, this is something. Could you imagine the new artistic director of Chanel doing something like this? Like, taking it the next level and doing a Chanel haute couture show like this. Now that's taking Chanel to the next level. Oh, for sure. For sure. This is amazing. Amazing. So fabulous. It is kind of Nina, right? It's giving me a little bit of Galliano vibes, a little bit Thierry Mugler. Uh-huh. But this high-tech leather kind of texture here, it almost looks like leather, like a very glossy leather. Oh my gosh. I can hear it moving. As you're moving, it does the crack, crack. Sibylla says, I'm sorry, but I'm not in favor of AI. I know many artists who are suffering because of big companies that have used their original works to feed AI without their permission. You got to adapt to the times. Like, this is literally one of those moments in history where you got to be quick to adapt. Being in favor of or not in favor of, nobody cares, because laws are something else, morals are something else, and there is no stopping this, people. There's no stopping this progression. There is no stopping this progression. So you have to adapt, and you have to adapt quickly, okay? And because there's no stopping this progression, we can sit here again. This is where we choose to make the best out of the situation we're given. The same like with the astronauts in space. We can sit here and cry until February, or we make the best out of the situation we are given. There's no stopping this progression. Like, let's not be disillusioned about this. I mean, let's not be delusional about this. Paige says it has all the elements, the black and white, pearls, quilting, what looks like a brooch. Yeah, everything. All of the Chanel elements are there. Maybe the tweed is missing, but then it could be like a modernized type of tweed, like a leathery tweed, you know? Mugler-ish. Yeah, Danita says stunning, right? The jacket is Hedi. Yeah, it is a little bit Hedi Sliman, yeah. Oh my God, Rhea, such a model on the runway. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sound would be amazing. Nina's asking, could AI damage creativity? No, I'd say it could also be a source of inspiration or not. I agree with you, Nina. That's how I see it. And just to be very clear, you guys, everybody's, of course, entitled to their own opinion, and I respect all of y'all's opinion. We don't have to agree, but I respect your opinion. But let me just share with you my experience with AI. So the backgrounds that I use for my perfume reviews, or here, this background that I'm using right now. This one is a little bit more generic because obviously I'm just smelling the perfumes that I was reviewing in the pre-show. Oh my God, they smell so amazing. So anyway, so just to explain to you a little bit how it works. So with a background, with an AI background, can we blend in the one from the pre-show? Like, let's say I think it's a great example, or maybe a more complicated one. No, well, no, this is the same as a green room. Doesn't matter. Like, do we have one of the more, yeah, from Totally Dacob? The beach. Let's do the beach. Okay. So here, for the sake of explaining to you guys, so I'm not going to reveal yet. Only if you watched the pre-show do you know what this background means. Please don't say it in the chats for all my members and patrons. Don't spoil it for everybody else, because Tier 2 members and patrons have seen me film something in the pre-show today that needed this background. And they have seen the video, they know what it is, but you guys don't know yet. So it's going to take a month until you get to see it. Now, so here's how it works for me. I tell the AI, I explain to the AI the vision that I have, what I want. What is the visual that I want? And I explained I want a sunset at the beach with the horizon far in the distance. I need to have a little bit of land to the side. I don't want the sun to be in the middle. I want it, so I give a very precise description. The AI offers me 4 options to begin with. I see the 4 options and I think number 1 is okay. 2, 3, and 4, no, that's not the direction I want to go in. So then I tell the AI, yeah, I like number 1, but I want you to change this. I want you to shift the sun more. I want to add more waves. I want to add more clouds. Make the clouds dissipate into the background. I want to have more shadows. I want it to be more menacing, less menacing. Zoom out, zoom in. So then I send it off to the AI. The AI then delivers a modified image. Then that image, I look at it and then I say, yeah, now I want you to adjust this, shift that, move this. So basically what I'm saying here is the AI is working as I am guiding it. So it's not like the AI generated this image and I took it as is. No, I keep directing it. So basically the artistic direction of this image is fully mine. I have fully directed the direction in which I want this image to go through several steps of fine-tuning, perfecting, modifying, changing. It always listens to what I have to say, adapts, creates, then I tell it, change this, move this. In other words, I'm the artistic director. Okay, being the artistic director, I own that artwork from a perspective of artistic direction. After the AI generates an image with which I am happy with, then it blasts it out in big quality. I download it. What happens next? You think I just used it the way the AI generated it? No. Think again. After that image is ready, then I take the image, I put it into Photoshop, and then I start modifying by hand even more, fine-tuning, tweaking, shifting, stretching, changing color, adding color here, taking color out there. So then I do a lot of manual labor on Photoshop after the image has gone through several steps of artistic direction through AI. And only once all of those steps are done did I get this image that you get to see now. So, you see what I'm saying here? If we use AI in an intelligent way, we actually get to partake in the creativity of the whole thing. The final product has Super Dacob all over it because I wanted this image to look exactly like this. And I have modified it and tweaked it further and further and further until it became exactly what I wanted to be. So I didn't just passively take whatever the AI created, but rather I have added my own personal artistic imprint on top of it. And for me, AI in this case was very useful and very helpful. Before AI, for me, I can speak only personally, before AI, I was stuck with using stock images. I was stuck searching for stock images that I was allowed to use, and I would use stock images as my backgrounds. That was not creative at all. I was stuck with literally going through stock images that are copyright free, and I would use stock image, stock footage. That was for free. There's a ton of stock images that are for free. That was not creative at all. It was not creative at all. Now, this is creative. For me, for my personal work, okay? I prefer this much more than searching through stock images, trying to find something that somehow looks like something that whatever, you know. So there you go. Sam says, while I agree with you to an extent, however, the first few images AI prompts may reset the overall vision, hijacking what was your original process. Still, I agree that we must adapt to the times. Wait, let me understand. Sam, so while I agree with you to an extent, however, the first few images AI prompts may reset the original vision, hijacking what was your original process. I see what you're saying, but the prompts that the AI gives me, the AI doesn't give me prompts. I give the AI prompts. I prompt the AI to generate the first images. I send the AI a very detailed description of what I want. So I give the prompt. The AI doesn't give me the prompt. I give the AI the prompt. So that's why I don't understand quite the logic, because you say that the AI prompts me. No, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Grace asks, is a photo like this tedious to do, and how long did it take? Yes. Yes, this takes over an hour, hour and a half. So you can imagine how it is for me to prepare for the live stream with all the different backgrounds that we use, the pre-show, main show. I woke up at 3 in the morning, my time. Just to put things in perspective, you guys, for me to get ready for a show, I wake up at 3 in the freaking morning, start getting ready, preparing everything. I also need to get the latest news. I can't just like deliver to you 10 days old news. So I have to do research on the news, what to talk about, generate the images, generate the content, generate the sounds, generate the special effects, everything I need. So I woke up at 3 in the morning, start getting ready, doing all the technical stuff, doing all the retouching, washing the hair, getting ready, makeup, everything. By 10 a.m., we started, 10:30 a.m., the live stream began, the pre-show. So I was already 7 hours working before we actually started filming the pre-show. Then we do the pre-show 3 hours. Then we do the photos to generate the thumbnail for the main show. That's why it always takes me about an hour to an hour and a half between the pre-show and the main show, because I'm still elaborating, still working on images, still working on content. Then I had another fire alarm. That's something that you know in the pre-show from last week, whatever. Then there was another fire alarm today as well. And the fire alarm makes me also wait to live stream because the sound is obnoxious. That's a whole other can of worms. So then I prepare the photos and I prepare the content for the main show. Then we begin the main show. So by the time that we began the main show today, I was already awake and working for 11 hours, basically. Okay. So that's why I'm telling you personally, it's a big help to actually have an AI generate an image for me because it saves me a bit of time. Rolancha says, the problem is, to be honest, Dacob is more intelligent than 90% of users. Also, many bad actors that exploit it too. We need laws on especially generative AI, the type often used in art and media. Good point. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I got another Chanel alien tweet. Let me check. Ooh, cha. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, these are gorgeous. But I gotta say, still, that one was my favorite one. The okay, hold on, let me send these. So Rhea prompted these. Okay. So Blonde Chatty says, I think there's a misunderstanding about what AI is amongst the general masses. Blonde and Chatty, I think that's a good point. There is a misconception. Jackie says, good thing that you are a vampire. But mind you, I'm not like sitting here saying, woe is me, woe is me. I'm really glad to do this. It's a passion of mine. Just like the astronauts are passionate about being in outer space. I'm passionate about doing these live streams. I'm passionate about making content about art, fashion, perfumes, pop culture. It makes me happy. So, and to do stuff right, it requires time. Okay? This is the thing. Good thing you're a vampire. V says, I don't live stream, but I can agree. Content creation is long, long, long. You have to have passion. You have to have passion because otherwise forget about it. So let me show you. Okay, so that's the beach. It's a beautiful image. I've worked on this image for a very special video that's coming out in about a month from now on my channel. So look forward to this one. It's a special video. And then of course it's a background, right? But I'm still me. I'm not AI. I'm the real me in front of it, delivering the speech, the text, the whole concept, right? Because at the end of the day, this is still a frame to the main artistic form, which is me filming myself talking to you about a specific topic. That's why we're here, right? So in my case, I didn't generate everything with AI. I didn't generate myself with AI. I didn't generate my text with AI. Okay, there was no script there was no teleprompter. There was no chat GPT utilized to create my text. No, that's all improvised. That's all in my head. That's all me. Okay. Yeah, no, Jackie, for sure. It's way more work than anyone thinks till you do it. Yeah, exactly. Um, all right, let me see if I can show you the other aliens. That Rhea prompt. Okay, so now we have another. Look at this one. So this one is kind of like white leather with a, I want to say, like a silicone white coat. With the golden pearls. And then I love this thing that looks almost like a ancient Egyptian relic, but could be like an alien parallel universe Egyptian relic that's also very Coco Chanel, actually, this thing. This is my favorite piece. Love it. I want to have this necklace. Thank you. I don't need the double C. It's a bit too chunky, but this, oh my gosh. But this is not my favorite. Let's go see the next one. Oh, wow, more clean. Nina NB says, and by the way, you were the first Dacob, now everybody's doing it or trying. The live streams, I mean. You are the original, really. Thank you, Nina. Glad that you realized it and acknowledge it. Because we've seen, you know, we've seen quite a few attempts. So, dupes. We've seen the dupes, yes. Now, this one is also so beautiful. The dome of the head of the alien. Oh, that glossiness. Delicious. Oh, high gloss. Live ferret. And also what I find very fascinating is that the pearls don't go around the neck. They go up the head into the, like, this is everything. It's like pearls that are morphing into teeth. Yeah, Alexander McQueen vibes, Grace. Yes, yes. Nina, thank you. Nina NB says, I know it, Dacob. Thank you. It's a sick dress, but wait till you see the next one, you guys. Oh my God, I'm living. This tweed, and they even, look, they even created the fuzz at the top. The brooch is everything. Oh my God. And you know what? I want the brooch. You see, this is now, if the AI gave me this, I would have gone back to the AI and would have said, I want glass cabochons in the eyes. I want a red one and I want a blue one. And I want them to be in the style of gripois. And that's how you do it. You know, you keep adding so that this brooch becomes even more Chanel. Could you imagine if we add like a red stone here and a green one there? Yeah, the sunglasses embedded in the dome. Amazing. Oh man. And it's also giving a little bit like Michael Jackson vibes with the stripes around the sleeves, you know, again, giving me, love this pink tweed. Gorgeous. Grace says you can have the brooch 3D printed. Yeah, you could technically, right? I would modify it. I would modify a little bit. It's fabulous. Oh honey, look at that. Look at the jawline, baby. Oh honey, this one has been chewing. Hi Francesca. Yes, AI did this. This is giving more Moschino than Chanel. Let's say if we took the dome away and made it like just black, and then the pink jacket. Then it would be more Chanel. I think it's the head dome that makes you feel a little bit more Moschino vibes. You know. Yeah, and the fact that the dome of the alien is actually morphing into a horn, that's not very Giger at all, right? So interesting. Let me see the fourth one that Rhea sent us. The tweed and a little bag with the turn lock on the hips. Oh honey. Oh honey. Oh honey. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The little baglets like make it again very like wearable for the day. The bib. Yeah, bibs galore, Krabby. There you go. Virginie Viard with the bib. Grace says, I always loved how the creators of Alien made the alien so cool. The face huggers and the main alien, incredible. I know. H.R. Giger was a master. What can I tell you? Shaban says, Escada did a colorful tweet too in the 2000s. I just did a collage with some of their ads. They had an ad campaign I loved. No, Escada did some wonderful pieces. Escada was very kind of Versace meets Chanel in the 80s and 90s. There are some wonderful Escada tailleurs from those decades that are just top notch. And if you find them today, the quality is so good, like the vintage, they're preserved very well, you know, really, really good quality. MMM says, I could see Chanel releasing something like this in the year 3000. Yeah. The shoulder and everything. This is gorgeous. Thumb up the live stream. Thank you so much. So, bye, Alien. Thank you, Rhea. So once Chanel finds out they can charge aliens, there's no stopping the because aliens, Chanel is going to start thinking, let's sell clothes to aliens. Ciao. Once they find out they can sell to aliens, the Baconator is going to try to bring home even more bacon. The elbow detail is gorgeous too. Yeah. Thank you, aliens. There you go. What a wonderful excursion we've had through all of these weird things. I want to say thank you to the mods for this cathartic process journey together. And thank you, mods, for keeping us safe. Happy birthday to our dear mod Mahora. And good morning, Debbie. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, Audrey, Age, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
And maybe Chanel is already thinking about the future. After all, for those of you who have seen Alien Covenant, you might know that one of the androids preserves the face hugger aliens in particular pebbles made of silicone and glass. Pebbles that look just like this. Actually, 1-to-1. The Chanel No. 5 pebble is literally the same shape of the alien face hugger embryos from Alien Covenant. In Alien Covenant, the alien face hugger embryos are literally in these pebbles. So Chanel is already there. Chanel is already in the alien world when they release. These are so futuristic, like I cannot even how futuristic these are. I love them to bits. We'll go. We'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
We'll go. Peace, everybody. And we're living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret. Living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
Yeah, my egg is almost empty, but I bought backups, so I'm going to open up a new egg soon. And when I do a new unboxing, I will be filming it because this one merits. Every new egglet unboxing is, for me, a happening because I love this perfume so much and I love this bottle so much. This is actually my favorite number 5 L'eau bottle. Okay, I prefer this for L'eau, just for L'eau, not for the regular number 5, but for this flanker, I love it in this pebble. And I wish they would just keep making it in the pebble because I think it's perfect. I think the pebble is, it suits it well, you know what I'm saying? And love the pebble so much that what can I say? We'll go. We're dying for it.
Dying for it. Dying for it. Dying for it. Dying for it. Dying for it.
And child, look at this little strand of hair, just like doing the ditty. Now we're messing it up even more. So, how about this live stream? Are we a best or are we a best? We're a best with it.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
I am obsessed.
Oh, yes, you are, Bublé. Yes, you are. The cathartic process of a live stream always brings us to the realization that we are together in one room, looking at each other straight deadpan in the face, saying, "Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda."
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Leanne is trying to get used to it, but she likes the original better. What do you mean? Oh, the original bottle? Just the classic bottle? No, this one is so... We have the original bottle for the EDP, for Au Première. Let's have a little bit of future. Future. It's Mahora's birthday. Yes, it is. We sang happy birthday at the beginning of the show. So here we have our own little resident alien in the fashion bunker. Of course, all this talk about aliens made you feel homesick, didn't it? Cha Baby Yoda got some form of stain on his poor thing. You made you feel homesick, did it? You want to see the alien? No, he's a scary alien. Yeah, I know. He's a scary one. You want the good alien. Yeah, well, you're the good alien. What do you mean you're not a good alien? Cha, why did you get so dirty? Where were you? What were you doing? Were you playing with Chucky? Yeah, boy. You want to go back playing with Chucky? Okay, so you got to sing your song and then you go playing with Chuck? Okay. All right, hit it, Baby Yoda.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
And off he goes to play with Chucky. Bye. So that was our stream. We also know from tonight and the midstream, we have our own dialects as a group. Oh my God, we totally do. We totally do. So, thank you so much for watching and for tuning in. Twas my pleasure. Thank you so much for supporting the Fashion Bunker, for thumbing it up, for sending the tips, and enjoying together, learning together, growing together. Wishing you all a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great beginning of a new week. I will be redirecting you to Totally Dacob now, where we begin our third live stream of the day. We're going to be playing the word game. We're going to try to beat our record of level 29. So, don't you fret none. As we end this live stream, I will be redirecting you automatically to the new live stream on the Totally Dacob channel, where we're going to play games together. They are interactive. It's the word game. Very simple to play. You just got to use the chats. And let's, fingers crossed, we manage to beat our own levels. Because we managed to get to level 30, but we didn't finish level 30. We managed to beat level 28 was the biggest one. We were stuck at level 29, basically. It's 3:21 here, but I'm in for words. Yes, Rhea, we need you. Otherwise, we don't stand a chance, honey. So, get ready. to go over to Totally Dacob. You will be automatically redirected. If you're not automatically redirected, then please just step out of one stream and go to my Totally Dacob channel and look for the live stream and click into it. See you all there. See you later, Terry, Cinnamon Roll, Melanie Rice, Graves Loves Fashion, Bonachetti, Rosana Navarro Cura. Everybody, hop on over to Totally Dacob. Love you loads, and never forget to never give up on love. See you soon. Bye.